What's up, you guys? Nightrider here. Check this out. So these are some of my recent pickups. I'm gonna show you guys. But before we get any further, guys, do me a favor, subscribe if you haven't, like a comment, and a rocking bell for that notification, because it really does help. Okay, you guys. So real quick, I'm gonna start off with this clone console that I picked up, which is 621 Best Games Super Mini. Obviously a clone console. And but the thing is that the reason I picked up this console, this particular one, and it caught me, is that besides the fact that in social media it kept on popping up, I started paying attention to it. And initially, like when you watch the ad first starts, you see a veteran YouTuber. I can't remember her name, but I'll try to put her name on there. She was reviewing it, and then in the video it shows the official one, the official on Nintendo, and in the same ad then you start seeing the clone console. So I'm thinking, what's going on? So what I'm thinking, this is, and it also happened with the NES Classic. What happened is that once Nintendo finished their business in the with whatever that facility was producing this for them, that facility kept on producing these, but obviously without, you know, any Nintendo licensing, any branding of it. So they kept on making them, and you know, and with their own take on it. But it's pretty much the same machine, the same console. Because that's exactly what did happen with the NES Classic, like I said. But okay, you guys, so hopefully and it does run through HDMI. I think believe that's sort of the way you can tell the differences. If it's HDMI, then it's, even though it's a clone console, it does have quality functionality, I guess I could say. But anyways, enough of that. I'm sure you guys, the next, I did pick up a PS4 controller to Mercari. And the thing is, you guys, I wasn't even looking for this guy. I just happened to stumble onto it, and then I seen it for $19, you guys, and I picked it up. And that's the Star Wars Battlefront 2015 release, PlayStation 4 Special Edition, Star Wars Edition. Okay, you guys, so like this console in 2015, I did pre-order it, and I've had it all along. That's been my main go-to console for, you know, as far as modern gaming, PS4. And you know, initially, in me and my kids, they used the controller. It came with it, but after, you know, maybe like close to a year, I put it away because I was like, I want to preserve it. You know, hopefully it lasts more. And then like I said, I have to put it away, and the next time, and now when I was in Mercari, like I said, I happened to stumble into this guy, and for $19, you guys, this brand new, it goes up there like $100. And also, I forgot to tell you that even though this came with the, you know, the Star Wars edition in the box with the console, obviously, they also sold it separately. You can buy this controller separately by itself, and that complete inbox goes up to at least 120 to 160. I've seen it on there, used for 60 or 70 in decent condition. But I got this for $19.99. Yes, there's something wrong with it. And the thing is that in the description says two of the buttons, I believe, two of the buttons, and I'll indicate which one right there, which they're not there's something wrong with them. And I'm thinking, okay, well, just, you know, if for $19, it's worth the risk, you know, and I'll check it out. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, you know, if worst case scenario, maybe the dog chewed it or something, and I'll get an old controller and I just switch out the buttons. But at this point, looking at it, when I see it, it looks this perfect, you guys, from the front all the way around it. It looks perfect. So I'm thinking, you know, inside, you know, where you press the button, maybe it doesn't function. So I'm gonna test it out, see what it actually is going on, which button's not functioning, and then if anything, I'm gonna take it to Pixelbook Games, have it checked out, maybe cleaned out, maybe switch out any internal parts from an old controller, and have this second controller off of that Star Wars Special Edition. Okay, you guys, so enough of that. Next, picked up on Instagram. I hit up one of my friends that he was actually I was trying to track down a copy of Final Fantasy Crisis Core for the PSP, and he said he didn't have it. He sent me a picture. Well, these are the only ones I have for the PSP. So he said, so you know what? Just how much you asking for these? So he gave me a decent price. And I picked up these 3 right here, these Final Fantasy games for the PSP. One of this Final Fantasy Tactics, Dissidia Final Fantasy, and Dissidia 0112. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not really too familiar into this series, but I did get a decent price for these, and this one is brand new sealed. And I'm still on the lookout for a copy of Crisis Core for the PSP. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the very last thing here, which I think is very, one of the coolest thing, but at the same time it kind of drives me crazy because I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, but the last few months the developers of the Cyberpunk game, Cyberpunk 2077, they have already announced it. They were going to come out with a special edition of the Xbox One, and so this whole time I was ready. Because I even hit up my guy at GameStop, you know, whenever it just pops up we're able to pre-order, let me know. And then suddenly a couple people posted on social media that, you know, they pre-ordered the Xbox One Cyberpunk 2077 edition. Like, okay, so I hit up my guy, like, there's nothing up. And by that time, the pre-orders, the pre-orders that were available somewhere else, they were already gone. So I totally missed out, you guys. So I was kind of pissed because, like, I was waiting on GameStop. I'm not one of those guys that, you know, rage about GameStop, because my experiences with GameStop are really good. But this time around, I was like, oh my god, big fail, and I don't know. So I'm pissed off right now because the cheapest I've seen at Alliance is $450. But anyways, I'll see if I can figure that out later on. But I did pick up, right before that, I did pick up the controller, because they have the controller at Amazon. For you get back, so you could pick it up separately, and that's the like I said, the controller for the for that edition 2077 Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One controller. But yeah, you guys, that's all I have for now. You guys stay safe out there. I mean, everybody's starting to roam around a little bit more. You see them more out there trying to live a normal life, but just be careful out there, be safe, take care of each other. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.